I think we're back in working order. We just had a, you know, just a normal catastrophic meltdown. But I think we figured out the issue.
I slept with the hounds.
And to where shall we go
So I think
now?
we're good now.
The city beckons.
A massive flesh crawling. The swamp witch has been looking at me oddly. Stop it, or I will crush its tiny bird-like head.
I am simply finding it difficult to believe that there is a woman inside of there.
A woman who is also a warrior and a dwarf.
Yes, that would explain a great deal.
I think we're good to go now. We had just a complete catastrophic meltdown. The thing with Denerim, I figured out what it was. It was one of our mods that was completely causing problems.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Then
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
oh ho! I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so?
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Yes.
Yes.
Taliesin is dead. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me. Are you implying that you might do so? I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the... There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go? Do you? I suppose there are worse things I could do with my time than save the world? And who could resist such a request? Let us return to the task at hand, then.
I'm not really surprised that you were not very helpful. make him a ring? Seven 196. I like that better.
Oh, blast pigeon crap.
Yes.
Attributes, so you went pretty hard on strength. Why do you have high willpower? What are your weapons right now? open. Ogren's a defender, and Sten can be the scrap. I think that's everybody in the party.
Thunder.
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
Indeed.
Except for the Mabari Hound. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to our Odin's jail. And let's start.
Indeed.
You kidding me? Where's the exit? Kidding me?
It is begun.
The servant's entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this cloud to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Our house is inside. The estate is in poor repair. You should leave your walking statue thing behind. It.
Yes. Certainly no.
I will be.
It's a new walking statue thing. Got it. Would be nice. Let's bring in a rogue just to see how this will work out.
No, the Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of Howe's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Nor will the stonemasons. It's been a month since... How much the coin about? Brown work.
His lordship is much engaged.
Right, so we can summon the bear.
As soon as he has the time.
And when will that be? At the dawn of the next day?
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
Enemies approaching!
Someone is coming. I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Huh?
Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards. I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Okay, let's kill him.
We're under attack!
So much for subtlety.
It was just easy to kill them. I mean, why make it difficult, right?
We must hurry. There will be little time. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. She's in a guest.
How did the old armed servants ever cook anything in here? No one ever said the Kendalls had any tent.
I shall do it. Not mutton. How's too cheap? Fully roasting yet? Yeah.
You realise that doesn't help?
I fold.
I swear he's got these cards marked.
Not in the tongue
It is
of all
begun.
the nations of the world may the Maker's mercy.
As you say. It shall be done.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback. My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side. Thank you.
Count Howe will probably be in his rooms. Count Howe is probably in his rooms. The last door on your left.
Right, the last door on the left.
The housekeeper will hear us.
Everyone
ones at dinner, don't worry.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
As you say. It shall be done.
What? Who goes there?
Dang. He had a neck.
Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montserrat?
Like
I'm
Nathaniel
afraid
or
I
something?
don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan,
Riordan.
Senior Warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home. Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption. Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out. As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him... I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there. I wouldn't be much use to you in my current... I will seek...
Dungeon.
It is begun.
Who goes? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we...
Enemies approaching!
I shall do it, as you say. Very well.
Forward.
I shall do it. I shall do it.
Enemies approaching!
Sounding the horns for retreat. Sounding the horns for retreat.
Oh, Maker.
They said to retreat. Mother, they died.
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
No family. No family, or friends, or daughters. Leave. Here.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Illyrians? Dead. Then people were so angry they were thinking of petitioning the king. Rebellion. I know my kin.
Interesting.
Supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so... You move in August. I am Oswin. Son... If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue? Marek's bastard. Then I need not question... You have my heartfelt gratitude. If my father sent no one after me. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask. Then there is a Landsmeet after all. I swear if there be any Now, please.
Swear allegiance to King Cailan of Ferelden. King Cailan of corpses.
I shall do it.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my
I
men.
didn't want to murder you.
Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his Landsmeet? The traitorous bitch has you under her thumb. Anora does love. You should have left when you had the chance.
I'm sure you actually want to do.
Make her spit on you.
Who's that? You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim. I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to... Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riot started, or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. Let me out of here. I'll do anything. Of course. Anything. Just let me out. I swear you will...
Make it have mercy. Andraste. Alstana. No, I don't know you, do I? Alstana? I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the...
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all... If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be...
I failed in my duties, Maker. Alfstana is the Malefica. But the Ten's men took him from me. Yes. You are real, aren't you? Give this ring to my sister. Lady of Perpetual Sorrows, pray for me.
As you say.
Pretty straightforward. Up our... Fight everybody out. Come on down.
Yeah.
My thanks. I look more the part than you do. We must go quickly and avoid notice. If House people find me, I'll...
Okay. You have no face, but we'll...
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you on... Surrender, and you may be shown mercy. We have killed so many...
Why stop now? Calthrion is all...
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Killing them just reinforces.
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the Wardens.
Eamon, we have a problem.
We have more than one, I think.
I suspect we're going to need a good plan.
Calm down.
The Wardens have been captured.
What?
How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthrion will take him to Fort Draken. Getting inside will be no small feat.
I know where they are. The Grey Warden is in possession of a ring that allows me to locate him. Getting to him, however, is quite something else.
Intentionally made the choice. I gotta look good.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry. I'm not entirely sure. It's not the Royal Palace dungeon, I think. Too orderly. Fort Draken, perhaps. That doesn't really bode well for us. Who do you think will come? Oh, I wish I could see that. One person assaulting Fort Draken all alone. I hope you're right.
As you wish.
State your business.
I have a delivery for the commander of the fort.
What is it? I wasn't notified about anything coming today.
Well, the items are of a personal nature. No doubt he didn't want anyone to know.
Ah, fine. Wait over there. I'll get the captain.
Fate truly has a sense of humor. That tale should have fooled no one.
How could there not be? I am a master of subterfuge.
So, when you were beaten by our dear Warden, that was a demonstration of your great subtlety?
I understand if it is too subtle for you to grasp.
All right, what's this about?
We have a delivery for the fort.
I haven't been notified about any delivery.
You wish to refuse it? Fine, but you must speak with the Weaver Craft Hall. I will not take it back to them for you.
Fine, fine. Take it to the main hall.
Nice subterfuge. Never know. They'll never see it coming. Apple.
Perpetual sacrifice, pray. Oh, I didn't see you standing there. May I help you?
I just wanted to make a donation for the chapel.
That's very kind of you, Andras.
Be on your business. Be on your business. Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Nothing like a good old fisting. wanted.
Did you hear that Town Howard was murdered?
I think that's...
Don't bother us. Don't bother us. We're not on duty until next watch.
We may want to rethink this.
If you wish to plan, do it.
What did you do?
Best prepare for battle. No one will believe we belong here.
The Queen! He looks vicious, damn. Anything of importance here? Well, hopefully it was something close by. I don't know how far back it's gonna go. Ah.
State your business. What is it?
All right, what...
I didn't see...
I was merely hoping...
Point of putting ballistae inside the fort.
What did you do?
Might be easier for me to play as Zevran.
As you like.
Considering how simple his abilities are. Don't know if there's anything important over here.
We've got an intruder.
Guys.
quickly, Warden, though I doubt you are inclined to linger.
Ah, my dear Warden.
We have much to do. Very well. I shall do it.
Now we can kill everybody. Now that we're in a much better circumstance.
Be done.
On it.
It is begun.
Plan, what are we doing?
So I wonder, do you intend to take your mother's place now?
Take her
Braska. Yes. As the new witch.
And after much sweat.
Where do we go? If we go to Denerim. Denerim. Where? Assuming not here, right? I don't know. I'm gonna go here just in case. I don't know. Back to Arl Yacht Redcliffe. I didn't know for sure. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done this.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I don't remember. Where's she? Might be in the tavern, but I don't know for sure.
You're being very foolish. Be gone. I've important matters to discuss. Be gone. I've important matters to discuss.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life. When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin? Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect... May I help you? This is Ermenrig's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this... Loghain? What does my brother have to do with him? Captured by whom? And what? I thank you for bringing me this news. If you will be so kind as to tell me where he is, I will go to him at once. Ah, politics. You're more canny than I thought. Thank you. Take this.
You see what space you find.
Oh, well. First crash. Apparently this is just an issue in general, I guess, with the game. Ugh, I gotta go back now.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
But apparently, yeah, apparently this is literally just an issue with the game. At least on PC, because I am using some mods. And apparently one of the mods does have an issue in Denerim for whatever reason specifically.
You're being very foolish.
My son described you in great detail. Is there anything you would ask as a reward? Thank you again.
The battle could not be won. Even you must be.
Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't... May I help you? Loghain? What does my brother have to do with him? I thank you for bringing... Ah, politics.
Marek's throne. The only thing that truly worries me is Eamon's notion of putting this bastard on Marek.
Maker's breath, it's...
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden. I was uncertain you would respond as you did. Now, however, we must work together. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it. I thought so. I'd hoped so. But even that will not be enough. I know, you will need ammunition come the... You have only just arrived in the city, so Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which I don't know what is happening there.
A useful lead, Honora, but you...
That is true. I feared for my safety as house prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need... I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a...
Honora, you are indeed...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not consider what I have said. For now, I think I will...
Well, she's quite spirited. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always two-step. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble. But we should keep her close, all the same. This is an alliance of convenience. Be careful how much trust you place in her. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain. Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne. We certainly have a great deal to plan. Maker knows what that man is of.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Drake. We went through... Always left himself a soft spot for his recruit. Be firm in your beliefs. It's almost like the Archdemon chose for... Hello again, friend. We went... Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is... If we want to defeat...
Hello again, Warden. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne. That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot. Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kalen, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall. My main fear is, but it is true, that Alistair, a union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires? Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back, it is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a do so. I will...
Perfect.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was... Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen, as far as I'm... Really? Whatever will give you that idea? Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen? Marry her? As in marriage, as in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
She can rule while you lead. It's perfect.
I suppose. I don't know how much of a leader I am, but at least I know she's a good ruler. Go ahead then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Excuse me while I go have a small heart attack.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will he has? To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, is this it then? I agreed to marry Alistair to retain my throne. Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your... That will be no small feat, of course. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me? No. Ask me whatever you like. Ah, well, he was once a farmer when he's useless with plants, for one thing. I remember my mother once asking his help with a sick rose vine. He touched it. No more than that. And it shed half its leaves like a dog with mange. He bought her another one, though. He carried it despite the thorns tearing him bloody. He wouldn't let... My father has his faults, Warden. But he is far from common. I'm not sure. I had no inkling of my father's plans until Kalen was already dead. I would like to think that my father planned for the worst, but did not truly decide that the alternative is difficult to imagine. Trust would perhaps... My father knew what How was. And while I expect my father thought himself above... My father is... I hope not. But I...
Okay, awesome. So we managed to get them to make... Good. That's him.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
For us to go play in the... Or
We are grateful. The compact is renewed.
What do you need? I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted
Well. This is probably going to be very aggravating.
We are...
What do you need?
It is moments like this when I'm
Good to listen to
grateful for the inability
Someone's coming.
to smell.
Get away from me, you crazy knife ear! Just stay away.
Spare a silver for a war veteran? Oh, I'm...
Now that is a big tree. I wonder if the children get to climb it.
A tree planted in the middle of misery. It rather beckons a single sad little tear, does it not?
Perhaps we should carve our names into the giant tree.
How many of our brothers and sisters and children have these men already taken?
Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by. I appreciate your candor. Most stare. Or worse, the awkward silence. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars don't be. Many of my brethren died. We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the alienage. I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. I don't know. But I don't suppose I could impose upon you. It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around. I don't know. You seem capable.
Not as if you'd ever know. I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you?
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfect?
You must not be from around here. Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got...
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
From the Blight. That's what they say, anyway. People started getting it after the refugees showed up from Ostagar. These men from Tevinter say their magic will prevent people from catching it. But it doesn't work if you're already ill. So they set up a quarantine. But many of the ones they quarantine aren't sick. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back. They have to know about it. The Harren complained, and so did I. They won't just let you in. Well, you can...
There is no need to put... Hissarians, mercy. How long have you been ill, man? You should have come here days ago.
You may not yet feel it, but anyone can tell by looking.
All blight diseases carry some of the taint, and in you, it is as obvious as blood in...
A Grey Warden. Take him down.
What in the maker's name?
Now we get our hands dirty. Wipe them out. We are victorious again.
It is begun.
I don't think I've ever seen you before. Are you from High Ever? Well, I might be able to help you. They've come to deal with the plague. What did you want from the blight? It's supposed to keep you from getting sick. If you're all... I don't know. Either you don't get the... No one who's gone in has... In the hospice on the corner. Good day. Was there something else you needed?
Well, that's... Are you going to go inside? I hope they don't hurt anyone because of this. Thank the Maker.
Finally, first. Go to the back.
No, you can't go inside. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague? What's worse? Dying of the... Not enough to put up with all these questions. What do you want? 6.
Where am I going? Apartment.
say.
Cozy one, aren't you? We'll fix that.
I shall do it. It is begun.
It's your time to
As you say. I shall do it.
Who's there? Stay away! I haven't seen nothing. Please, just... All right. Took them right out of their beds. Dragged them down the hallways. Through the landlord's old office. They go in there. I saw him. They marched him every few days. You have to go.
We're so good.
At least it's shut down. At least it's shut down. Now I just need to find out what happened to Valendrian and the others.
The house has eyes.
Very well.
Help us, please! We're not sick! Let us out of here! Thank you, friend. They took him away already, through the back alley. We don't know... You don't...
What happened? Some of the elves ran out, but I didn't recognize any of them. Let me see that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping people, can they? Shipping them where? No? People go in, but they could be moving through the back alleys. There are all sorts of buildings back there. They could be using one as some sort of... There are apartments off the alleys. I would go to the back if you find any...
It is begun.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait. You're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be?
What? Quick!
Exhaust our supplies. You say.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities. No, you look like an elf with more curiosity than sense. You will regret the humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals? So this makes us kin? Don't be but enough. I am here to halt your slaughter, nothing more. Do we not? What could you be here for then, if not to exact righteous retribution? You wish to part. Very well. I will leave it for Caladrius to decide.
I hope there's a good explanation for this, Devera.
There is, Enchanter. This intruder fought his way through the courtyard, but claims that he is not here to exact revenge.
And
Grey Warden?
we are in the company of the royal bastard who would be king.
Listen to that. A slave.
Well, what is done is done. Well met, Grey Warden. I'm Caladrius, and I have heard a great deal about you.
I said respect. This...
Now, is this how we begin? With bluster? I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Log... So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Guaren upon... Then, we leave a few days early.
Tis a reasonable...
I feel...
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to... Interesting. Oh, no, that won't do. Have you anything else to suggest?
Enemies approach!
We were told that there would... You will... The humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it... But enough. I am here to hold... Do we not? What could you...
Well, what is done is done. Well met, Grey. That is my... I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than it's legitimate. Whether or not it will actually help you, that I cannot say. Some people will not believe the truth. Interesting. Oh, no, that won't do. These elves... Have you anything else to suggest? Seems your reputation is an accurate one. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, allow me to leave this place alive? So, is my offer... that's quite generous.
An elf with no chains. Are you one of them? What happens to us now? Shiani? We will not trespass long on your good grace.
As you say. Shall be done.
There's no way I'm going near mages.
What have you found?
I'm sorry if I was rude. I'm sorry. If I was rude to you before. Andras, they were past.
Who's there?
What are you looking at?
I can't see.
Oh, it's good to see you. You were so generous to me.
I'm an...
Oh, and, an orphan. Please, my lord. May the Divine herself pray for you.
Maker, me.
You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy. Never met her. Grandma! Make the voices go. Everything. The bad men in the house. The housemen. Poor animals. Poor us. No, sir. You're not one of the bad men, are you? I just want to make Grandma happy. Poor animals. So many poor little pups. Grandma, make the voices go. Poor animals.
What have you found? I'll report that at once. I suppose someone may... That's by the orphanage, right? A sad place. The riot took its toll not only on the body... I know of whom you speak. One odd thing I am willing to believe. Both of your clues were near there. The feeling is intense here. This is the right place. I know not if it's the work of the Maleficarum. You go.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Do you hear me, Sir Willem, Sir Willem? I'm calling, Sir Willem, Sir Willem, today.
It is begun. Very well. Enemies approaching! It shall be done.
1, 2, master.
This is the center of it.
Mortal! You do not belong here!
Blessed be the Maker and his prophet Andraste.
Your pathetic mate!
I command you, show yourself, demon. Hide in the shadows no more.
You
one time I considered my... But I feel there is more to this. I can feel it.
You say.
There he is!
Now, Yes, sir. And poor Oli still doesn't have his parents. Anything you can...
The bad men, they call for blood no more. It's my grandma. May I have it? I feel... Oh, thank you.
Bless you, sir.
Bless you. Bless you.
Please don't crash.
From the lowest slaves to the highest.
Those stuff.
And cursed by the Maker.
Crash. I don't understand. Like I said, it's just Denerim. I'm really not looking forward to the war, the actual end game fight.
Oh,
Because that is all. This is all in Denerim.
Ah, there you are. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there? Maker, forgive me. I should be appalled. We must end the civil war quickly. What? The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We bring Alistair and join me at the palace.
Is it true? Alina tells me that Al Iman has gone ahead. I hope, but we have. You should hurry.
He has no head.
Very well.
Yes.
Indeed.
Said I always bring Morgan. Watch me get hit before going to the royal palace by some assassins or whatever.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely to a
I knew the game crashing was coming. Walked up on me.
I shall do it.
Yes.
Indeed. Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest. I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it.
But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not... I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him. Please. Show me.
I have no plan on killing Logain. Logain just needs help. Dude's hurting, I get it, but I mean he's done terrible things, but I'm not gonna just let him get away.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Logain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save?
Okay, that's a crash. We're getting really dirty with it, aren't we? I might have a fix, but I don't really look forward to doing it. If that helps, maybe lowering the graphics might not max it out as much. Might be.
Tell us, Warden. How will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
Hang on. Let that crash on purpose. Is Origin any good? Yeah, I love Origin. Origin is probably my favorite. It's just unfortunately it's a little old. So because it's so old, it kind of crashes a little bit. I'm having issues with the memory because like it's going over its like cap. Is that a rock guy? It is a rock female, yes. Yes it is. That is Shale. Statue. But I love Origin.
I shall do it.
But I'm playing the entire series, so I'm excited.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Logain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
Love this game.
A fine performance, Aemon.
But no one here is taken in by it.
You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden. How will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
Light is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South has fallen, Logain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf.
It's one of my abilities.
Do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them
I'm a mage
4
warrior.
legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
So I am an arcane mage warrior, and one of my abilities is called combat magic, and what it does is it causes me to fade, and it makes them harder to hit me, and it also uses my magic as strength, so I do more damage with my weapons.
Oh, please go on. The Landsmeet longs to hear a proper tactical analysis of Ostagar from an elf. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king! No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Me too, but it was the most effective.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Merrick to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Merrick, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Merrick in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter? You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself.
And there's one of the bugs from
Lords
one of
and
my
ladies
mods.
of
She's
Ferelden,
headless.
hear me. My father is no longer the
She
man
is
you know.
headless.
This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Denora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden! I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me? Let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marik told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
I'll fight this duel myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Do you want to do this? that happen. Well, I died. He beat me.
How much Ferelden blood does all... And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers...
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself.
There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots is yet to... Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my... But enough of this.
I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is...
Traitors! Which of you... Will you face me yourself?
He's strong. He is strong. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. He is strong. He's my first person I'm actually struggling to fight. I could try to have him do it, but I don't know how effective this is gonna be. Just don't have enough health to do it, I guess.
How much Ferelden? And once we open our board, there is no... Despite what you may...
Indeed.
But enough of this.
I would have already been killed.
The Warden! I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand
with the Warden. The
traitors. Matt, will you face me yourself, or have you a Then let us test the met.
Okay, so let's check this again. Why is Logan so strong?
Hey, watch it!
Good.
As you wish. Done. Face me.
So,
Good.
there's some of Marek in you after all. Good.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
Don't kill him.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
Certainly.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will...
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
No! No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 no, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, that was not supposed to happen. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, because both of those are bad. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. That's not happening.
How much for Elden blood? And once we open our borders to the despite what you may... But enough of this.
I would have already been killed.
I stand with the Warden.
The traitors. Will you face me yourself?
Dale's my champion.
I will kill it.
We're not doing that.
Is that all you've got?
Oh my god. Why is he so strong?
How much for Elden blood does Orlesian gold buy? And once we open our borders to the Chevalier... Despite what you may... But enough of this.
I would have already been killed.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight...
Traitors! Will you face me yourself?
Yeah, hold on. Got him.
I underestimated you, Warden. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live?
Wait, there is another option. The Terran is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the job. There are too few of us. It's not a matter of what we aren't judges.
The joint... Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply
You can't do this. My father... Stop treating me like a
Daughters never...
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your...
I will.
So much.
I hardly think you're the
I did it again.
person to mediate.
Certainly.
As the arbiter of this...
Plans change. Nothing can...
Fuck! I did it again. I'm not willing to let him fucking... No, they need to marry. That's the proper ending. I'll fight this again. I got this. I can do this. This is easy. I know the trick now.
How much Ferelden? And once we open our book... Despite what... But enough of this.
I would have already been killed.
I stand with the...
Traitor! Will you face me yourself?
One best be wary. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Resisted. I may not be so fortunate on this one. Keeps stunning me. I can't do anything about that.
I was wrong.
I didn't just hear...
The Terran is a warrior and general of... There are...
The joy...
Absolutely not! Riordan!
You can't do this. Stop.
Just make it quick, Warden.
So it is
Wait.
So much for our plan to rule together.
I hardly think you're the... As the arbiter of the...
We do. I believe
There
this
it
is what
goes.
King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden
I had to
kings.
kill him.
But I mean, I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
There it goes.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together? Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Ferelden is depending on you all.
There it goes. I got the right ending. This is the proper ending. I was not going all this way to not have this happen.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king. Congratulations. Congratulations. I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I thought we were friends. You knew how I felt about this, yet you went ahead and did it anyway. What? And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right? Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says as soon as we're ready...
I know he's upset, but in the end, it actually is better. I'm gonna grab that because I need to be able to heal. Up the healing tree. I have to be able to heal. So we're in the final battle, right? Head to Redcliffe to prepare your army. Well, we're on our final run.
Yes.
Indeed. I need to give you... How much health do you have right now? He has 250. His constitution's really high. But Alistair's is at what, 470? He and his is at 400?
Yes.
What the hell is yours at then? Your constitution's at 45? Oh, yours is at 40. Yeah, that makes sense. Have him be the defender. Let Shale be... On her kind of as a healer. Have Morgan kind of be like the healer. Mind Blast, Arcane Bolt, Rain Life. She'll have some abilities.
Ask away. Of course.
Your desire? We are in camp, so I said no. Your desire? We are in camp, so 'tis as good at... Ah.
Actors. Alright, I think, might be the opportunity where I stop.
and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to...
They have any.
Enchantment? 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 Enchantment?
That's gonna do it. Setting up for a last fight. Yeah, pretty much. The last time I'll be able to. Might as well do this. I don't really.
As you say.
everything brings us closer to victory.
Not much, but it got me up a 23. I'm about almost halfway. Not quite, but. This will be the last fight that we have. Strong as For now, we're gonna call it here, and in the next episode, we will be saving saving Ferelden, and then once we finish Ferelden, we'll go ahead and do Witch Hunt. We'll finish that off, and then after we finish off Witch Hunt, we'll go into the expansion. We'll finish the expansion, and then we're gonna dive straight into Dragon Age 2. We still got a long time before I play Dragon Age, the new Dragon Age game, Veilguard. As much as I want to play the new one, but I want to play through the entire story. But we'll get there, baby steps, you know, no rush. I want to enjoy these games and fully immerse, especially since technically I never played Dragon Age 2 yet. I kind of skipped it, so it'll be nice to actually play Dragon Age 2. Well, that's good, Dragon. Hopefully you're enjoying the new game. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm sure I will. Like I said, it'll be a few playthroughs of being a mage. Even though this one, technically, I'm not really a mage. I'm more of a fighter. But, you know, I like to combine my attacks. It's just because in this game, Arcane Warriors are just really, really powerful. I just kind of made mine a glass cannon because I chose to put so much into magic. I have 80 magic. It's just because I focus so much on doing that. So it kind of hurt me. And I got high willpower, so that way I have plenty of magic. Like I said, everything I wear pretty much backs me up on everything else. Wearing Morgan's ring, the key to the city, everything I can to just boost my stats. I'm not in a bad situation. But anyways, we are finished here, and I will see you all in the next video. Oh, they always are. That's how it always is. Playing to just they don't want to admit when they're wrong. I'm sure it has its shortcomings. So does every game. The way it works. But I'm gonna end it here. Tonight when I finish work, I believe I will be diving back into Dragon Age to finish off the main story. Once we finish the main story, like I said, we will definitely be going into Witch Hunt, which I've never actually played. I skipped Witch Hunt, the DLC. And then after Witch Hunt, we'll be diving straight into the expansion, which hopefully won't take too long, but I look forward to it. So I will see you all the next video. You all have a good night. Take care. And thank you again, Dragon, for